Hi, Jennifer with Divine Threefold. Thanks for joining me. This video is the roll-up. It is the number 2 video in my MatWork series program. So number 1 was the 100. I hope you have mastered that and you're ready to move on to the roll-up. So let's get started. This is short, quick, and effective. If you have a mat, is all you need. It's fine, even if you don't have a mat, as long as it's some sort of carpet. I wouldn't recommend hardwood floors. That may irritate your sacrum because we will be rolling. If you have a TheraBand, that would be excellent. If you don't, that's okay. I'm going to be doing a modification with the TheraBand. If you don't have that though, that's okay. We'll have some other ways we can modify. Okay, so let's get started. So let's go ahead and lay down on our backs. Let's relax here for a moment. Just get comfortable on your mat or on your floor or even on your bed. It might be a little too soft on your bed. But let's just lay here for a moment, take a couple breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Let's do a couple of those. And take a moment just for some visualization. Visualizing your body moving strong, fluid, gracefully, happy. Just picturing yourself powerful, strong. This is very powerful for you. So just take a moment. Keep breathing. Go ahead and just kind of rock a little bit forward and back. You can open your eyes now or keep them closed. Just kind of roll around that pelvis, kind of just loosening up the lower back. Let's go ahead and bring our knees up towards our chest and just do a nice squeeze. Gently rock back and forth if that feels nice. Keep breathing. Maybe roll a couple rolls to one side gently with your knees. The other side. Nice. And let's go ahead and extend your left leg straight and gently pull in that right knee towards your chest. Very gently. If this is too much, you can kind of bend your leg just a little bit, your left leg. Just whatever distance feels nice. If you want to move your knee a little bit back and forth, this is really going to stretch out that top leg, and then also you'll feel your lower back. It's a nice treat for there as well. Keep breathing. Let's switch legs. Your right leg straight. Pull in that left leg. I love this stretch. Think of keeping your pelvis glued down and your lower back imprinted into the mat. Nice. And then just bring your other leg out and let's bring our arms all the way. Nice stretch. Nice. Okay, we're going to get started on the roll-up. Now, if we start, this would be the position we're going to start the roll-up in. But I'm going to have us come up for a moment. Let's grab our TheraBand. I want to start with the modified version. Now, if you don't have the TheraBand, I want you to just bend your knees slightly. This is going to make it much easier for you to roll back if your abdominals are not strong enough, or even if it's a tough position for your legs to be fully outstretched if you're not as flexible. But don't worry, the more Pilates we do, we will get there. So, if you do have a TheraBand though, go ahead and put the TheraBand around your toes, just kind of at the top of your toes. Leave a little bit, almost covering your toes, but not quite. Just so you want it tight, but you want your toes to be involved as well around the TheraBand. If you just have one of those cable stretchy devices, that's fine too. Just get it so it's securely around your feet. These can be very dangerous as flinging off and hitting you in the face, so we don't want that. So go ahead again. You can do both as well. Even if this position with the TheraBand is a little bit too much, you can go ahead and keep your knees slightly bent. And that's going to take off the pressure off your hamstrings if you have tight hamstrings, and it will actually also assist in the roll-up movement. So what we're going to do is we're going to just keep our TheraBand pretty taut. Kind of more think of straightening your arms down at the side. And we're just going to play right here. I want you to think of right here, you have a seat belt on. So this part here is grounded. This is your anchor. So think of you literally have this lap seat belt over your legs. So that's going to keep you grounded into the ground. You also want to think of tightening your glutes and kind of the back of your legs. So you want to have those engaged. So as we kind of move back, I want you to just kind of play with this. Now the big movement here is as soon as I move back, you'll see I'll be pulling the navel back towards my spine, keeping grounded in the hips, and just kind of back. So, and then straightening the arms slowly. So let's just play with that movement here. Just kind of up and back. Now if you feel stronger, you can go ahead and straighten your legs and flex your feet, and then just play with that move. So I want you to just really focus on pulling that navel back as you're leaning back, and then come back up. And just kind of pull back. You're going to inhale and exhale as you pull that navel back. This is an excellent abdominal work right here. Okay, now, so if you're going to keep your feet stretched out and feet flexed, or if you're going to keep your knees bent, now we're going to continue to go all the way back. So we're going to start at the top. I'm going to go ahead and straighten my legs. Keep them bent if that's more comfortable. Take a breath at the top, through the nose, and as you exhale, start leading with that navel towards the spine. Bring your chin towards your chest. This is going to help slow down, slow and controlled vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way down. Excellent. Now take a breath to prepare. And then we're going to exhale. Start same thing, chin to chest, navel back towards spine, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. You'll come all the way forward. If comfortable, if that's too much, you can still have your legs bent and you can be working with that TheraBand to just play with that. Okay, and release. Excellent job. So let's try that again. I am going to remove the TheraBand. You keep that TheraBand there if that feels safer and more comfortable, okay? So, or if you want to remove the TheraBand and just work with bending your legs, that's fine as well. You can just, you'll see, we're going to start out here with our arms straight out, and we're going to just play with this again. So inhale, and as we exhale, just kind of pulling that navel back towards spine, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae, arms follow all the way up to the top. Long stretch here, enjoy that, that's the treat. And then inhale. As we exhale, you can keep your knees bent, chin to chest, navel back towards spine. Slowly, slowly come forward. And enjoy this little stretch if you'd like. That's okay if your knees are still bent. And come back to the top, to where your head is the last thing to come back. And release. So let's try that again. I want us to come back down again. If you're going to go straight legs, Flex your feet, arms outstretched. Inhale, exhale, navel to spine, slow, controlled, vertebrae, vertebrae, all the way up. Outstretch, enjoy this stretch. Inhale and exhale. Navel to spine, slow and controlled, and outstretch. And inhale, exhale. Arms come, navel to spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, vertebrae, slow and controlled. And don't forget that stretch. Inhale and exhale. Slow and controlled. Hold that stretch. And back up to the top. Awesome. So I encourage you to keep doing that until you have it mastered. Wonderful exercise. It's so wonderful for the abdominals, and you're going to work that deep layer, which is what we want. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much, and please stay tuned for video number 3. Exercise number 3 will be coming soon. Thanks for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks.